Namaste, everybody, and welcome to Namaste Live with Panorama India. We have such an exciting show for all of you today. Today, the theme of our show is retro Bollywood. And trust me, there are some amazing artists coming up, and wait till you see some of the cool and interesting ways they take you back to the beautiful songs of old Bollywood. Now, before we get into the show today, India Day is coming up. And as you know, Panorama India has been working very, very hard with our community, our organizations, and of course, with the blessing and support of our Indian Consulate General, Mrs. Apurva Srivastava. We have been working about what is happening with the virtual Grand Parade. We've been working on programming. We've been working on artists. There's so many moving parts. So what I want to do at the start of this show is give you a quick update. So ladies and gentlemen, this is our update for the India Day 2020 and the virtual Grand Parade. So here is our update on India Day. I'd like to invite two very special directors on our board with Panorama India. I would like to invite both our executive director, Mr. Janak Bhavnani, who's our executive director of sponsorship and finance, and Mrs. Vedhi Bhagat, who's our director for community relations. There they are. Look how nice you both look, and I love the flag, Vedhi. I love it. I have my little flag as well, which we can't quite see, but it's in the corner. My niece painted that one, so I'm very proud of it. So, Dani, this whole update now is to tell everybody a little bit of what's been happening with India Day. I know we are all fully entrenched in it behind the scenes. We are so excited. The outpouring from the community is unbelievable. Everybody is so excited with involvement, etc. You are a director for community relations. You've been working hand in hand with all of our community relations organizations out there. So Vedhi, do you want to share a little bit about some of the things you're seeing, some things they'll be able to see? What's coming up?
Sure. Thank you, Sumeeta. Sumeeta, the amazing, exciting moment for me is the interaction with all the community leaders and the organization leaders. And people are telling me that their teams are working so hard this time. It's a surprise. And basically, the most exciting part is we have the highest number of floats and organizations this year, though it is virtually. So I am really excited about it. And firstly, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all those communities who are working with me today and their leaders and all their members. They're reaching out their community members who are getting their teams to work together. Some of them are telling me that their teams are working late night these days. So thank you so much for doing all this work. And I want you all to watch that India Day parade, like witness all this excitement together with your communities and see how India Day parade goes with Panorama India.
Namaste. Thank you, Vedhi. Thank you so much. And as Vedhi mentioned, and she's very much, she's correct in saying this to you, not only do we have pretty much all the community organizations, it is the highest number of state submissions. And Vedhi, I know everybody will be so surprised at how much work each state is submitting. And of course, as every year, there's going to be top 3 winners, which we announce on August 15th.
Very deep.
So I think I'm very excited to see that. Now, Janak, one thing, and I know everybody knows this, but we always like to remind everybody because it's our way to say thank you. Panorama India is a non-profit organization. We are proud and have proudly served for, and this is actually going to be our 21st India Day celebration for Panorama India. We do everything that we do. All the events are free, but the only way we can give these amazing, high-quality celebrations is because of our sponsors, and they step up and they help us so we can do such events people can participate in. And I know that we've been always very fortunate, and I know that you're closely working with the community even right now. I know it's been very active for you, but I'm curious if there are sponsors out there who want to get involved, who want to support Panorama India and the India Day celebration. Is there some opportunity, and why should they get involved?
First of all, I would like to say, that as Vedhi mentioned, this year, everything is virtual.
Yep.
So the outreach is incredible when I say that. I mean, we have people that are sending submissions from India, as you know.
Yes.
We have people coming from all over North America. So a sponsor can come in and join us and really showcase themselves. As you rightly said, we are a volunteer board. We're a volunteer organization.
Yes.
But it takes some money and it takes some time and effort to put this show together. And we need people to step up and help us put this together. We can put in the hard work and labor, but there is still some hard costs that need to be taken care of, and that's where we need help. People can help us in very simple ways, as small as the silver sponsorship or a gold sponsorship or even a corporate sponsorship.
Yes.
You need
Yes.
some more information, please don't hesitate to contact us. You can contact the program or you can email us at info@panoramaindia.org, and we'll be very happy to explain to you all the positives and the things that you get out of sponsoring. Is for the community. And we should never forget that Mera Bharat Mahan, it will always stay strong, whether we are in India or we are here. As they say, you can take an Indian out of India, but you cannot take India out of an Indian.
That's
And
right.
I believe that
Yes.
so strongly. So that's my thing. We want you to help us come forward and, do something in gold, silver, gold, or corporate sponsorship. Look forward to the community helping even more. And I first of all want to thank, Lasky, I should say, I want to thank all the sponsors that have come forward so far.
Yes.
It was without them, we could not be here today.
Yes.
And we cannot put together a program going forward. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
So as Janak mentioned to everybody, even while you're watching the show, if you post any comments and you say, please contact me, I'm interested, the team's going to contact you, get your information, connect you with Janak. As you can see, there's not many weeks left. We're actually pretty much nearing now the end of it. So please step on board now. We know it's the pandemic time. We know things are very tight, which is why, especially for our retail community and our restaurant community and so many others who need the marketing support to get their messaging out online, we've kept things very, very reasonable. So please contact us. Please be part of India Day celebration. We'll make sure we'll do our best to showcase you in every spot we can.
Absolutely.
Dani, thank you so much. And I know you're ready to watch the show because it's retro Bollywood. And hopefully you'll be dancing as the performances come up. So thank you to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you both. All right, so now we're ready to talk all about the show. And the only way we can share a little bit about the show is if I can invite our executive director of festivals, Ms. Sumit Ahuja, to please join me now. Because Sumit, hi Sumit.
Hello Sumeeta, how are you?
Good. So as I was telling everyone, that Sumit has been working on the programming for this show. It's a very interesting theme, retro Bollywood. So Sumit, tell everybody what they're about to see and be entertained with.
Absolutely. First of all, Namaste on Namaste Live, and congratulations for the 5th Namaste Live. This is our 5th. Woohoo! Big cheers to the team. So, I'm so excited that I got to program this one, which is retro Bollywood. And we thought we'll do something different this time, with every time, we bring all the artists, let's do something different. So we have our 3 superstars on the show, 3 ladies and a gentleman. And our 3 ladies, who is the melodious Jiya Khurana, our small little cute surprise, which is Ashrita Ponapalli, and then the powerhouse, which is Jiya, Disha Patel. And, with all 3 ladies, they are wonderful. They're beautiful with their voices and everything. And we thought, let's do something different. So this time we thought the theme would be Bollywood mashup, the retro mashup. So all the artists, and the 2 of them mainly, they are not singing only one song. They're actually singing one song going into the other, right? And I really hope all of you guys out there will enjoy that. Please make sure when they're singing the song, you comment. It encourages them. It gives them lots and lots of, zeal to sing even better. So do that. And with Disha specifically, I'm not going to say how many, but she's singing many songs in the few minutes she has. So I'm going to actually ask all of you if you can see and record the number of songs and write it down in the chat. So that will be interesting. And, how can Bollywood be without dance and the tumkas and the jhumkas, right? So to display and showcase the tumkas and the jhumkas, today's show we have Parth Dani, who's our choreographer and artistic director of Bollywood Dance School, and he is a friend and he's amazing, and he's going to be on the show as well. So I will let you take this show, Sumeeta, from here. I'm looking forward to hearing to all my superstars. All the best to you guys, and guys, keep commenting. Looking forward to the show today.
Thank you, Sumit. Thank you so much. And now let's begin the show, everyone. So let's not wait anymore. Let's bring our first artist up. I'm so excited. Please welcome Jiya Khurana to the screen. And Jiya is going to be performing today. So hi, Jiya. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're so excited to have you today. And let me tell everybody a little bit about you. I know many people who go to Panorama India shows and have been to the Idol, competition do know you. But I think everybody does get to know you. So Jiya, by the way, started singing at the age of 5. Okay, and at the age of 7, she had started doing stage shows. Okay, personally, I was doing nothing of that when I was 7 years old. So I'm very proud of you, Jiya.
Thank you.
You was the first runner-up for us at Panorama India, and you were amazing in 2018. And also, you were also in the Panorama India Idol 2019. Phenomenal singer for both years for us. She's also part of another show called Canadian Desi Stars. So Jiya, we're very proud of you. Do you want to tell everybody a little bit about what you're going to be doing today?
Okay, sure. So I was talking to Sumit, and we were just talking about, my song, and she suggested that I do a mashup. And so I thought, oh, that's a pretty good idea. So today I'll be doing a mashup of 3 retro Bollywood love songs. And so I hope you enjoy.
All right, Jiya, take it away.
Okay, just 1 second. Okay. बिछड़े अभी तो हम बस कल परसों जिऊंगी मैं कैसे इस हाल में बरसों मौत ना आई तेरी याद क्यों आई है लंबी जुदाई 4 दिन आदा प्यार और रब्बा बड़ी लंबी जुदाई हो लंबी जुदाई अनजाने सायों का राहों में डेरा है अनदेखी बाहों ने हम सबको घेरा है ये पल उजाला है बाकी अंधेरा है ये पल गवाना ये पल ही तेरा है जीने वाले वो चले यही वक्त है कर ले पूरी आरज़ू आगे भी जाने न तू पीछे भी जाने न तू जो भी है बस यही एक पल है हो रब्बा कोई तो बताए हो रब्बा कोई तो बताए प्यार होता है क्या जैसा मुझे हो गया हो जैसा मुझे हो गया सबको होता है क्या हो रब्बा ये कौन आया लगे मान खाया जिंदगी के पास मुझे कौन ले आया हो रब्बा कोई तो बताए हो रब्बा कोई तो बताए क्या जैसा मेरा खो गया सबका खोता है क्या हो रब्बा.
Oh my God, Jiya, you are so talented. You know, you are unbelievable, and your strength, your voice, the way you can hold notes is unbelievable. You are so talented, and
Thank you so much.
do a Bollywood mashup. That was amazing. The way
Thank you.
and of course, you pick some of the best songs. So, like, what do? We just sit here and be like, melt away. You know, we are so proud of you. We are so, proud of Panorama family, so proud of you. You are part of us. You've been part of the journey with us. And I truly hope you are going to be part of the India Day celebrations because all of you guys make India Day for us.
Yeah, for sure.
And I want to encourage everybody, please support these young artists. This is why we do this show, so we can showcase artists like this. And I hope other people are listening to you. I hope there's music producers, maybe music directors. I'm not sure who's listening, but I wish you the best on your journey. And I want to thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jiya.
Thank you so much.
Wow, what a start to the show. I can't even tell you, that was amazing. And there's so much more to come. You haven't even seen some of the other artists coming up. We are so blessed at Panorama that we are connected to such amazing talent and such great artists. And wait till you see India Day celebrations because so many of them are going to be part of it as well. So now let's move to the next part. And I'm so excited to bring a very, very special, I call him a local celebrity, but he's not local. He's actually known also in Bollywood. To come to the show today. But before we bring him on, I have a little bit of an introduction about him because I think it's the way to introduce him. So let me tell you a little bit about Mr. Parth Dani. Parth is the artistic director of Bollywood Dance School, an international organization operating now in 5 cities across 3 countries, Canada, the UK, and Australia. He started his dance career at an early age as an instructor at one of India's premier dance academies in Mumbai, and is from there, ventured off to teach classes across India and Canada. He has also performed and trained with some of the biggest Bollywood stars, and I'm going to share a little bit about that after, and is performed at various film awards and also danced in Bollywood movies. So before Parth comes on, we have a little bit of an introduction so you can see what he's all about. Take it away.
छलकाई मधुशाला मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया नैनो वाले ने छेड़ा मन का प्याला छलकाई मधुशाला मेरा चैन रैन नैन अपने साथ ले गया अपने साथ ले गया अपने साथ ले गया
Wow. So let's bring on Mr. Parth Dani. Parth, please join me now. Hi, Parth.
How are you doing?
Good. Listen, that was quite an introduction, and we haven't even gone into stuff about you yet, okay? So, before I can talk to you, Parth, I want to tell them a little bit more about you because I did bring up the whole Bollywood, aspect and what you've done in Bollywood, but I think it's important for people to know kind of who you worked with and what you've been up to. So I'm going to do some name drops for you, okay, Parth? So about Parth and his Bollywood experience, Parth had the opportunity to perform and train the most Bollywood's biggest superstars such as Shah Rukh Khan, Ranveer Singh, Shahid Kapoor, Deepika Padukone. I can never say her name properly. Padukone, yes. Priyanka Chopra, Madhuri Dixit, Amitabh Bachchan ji, and Kareena Kapoor, and many, many more. And then on top of that, Parth has also performed at the IFA Awards, Filmfare Awards, Miss Femina, Miss India, Zee Cine Awards, Toifa Awards, and so much more. And this is just a glimpse of what you've been up to, right, Parth?
Yeah, surface level, I guess.
And then you decided, oh, listen, let me finish training the Bollywood artist. Now I'm going to start my own dance school. Is that what's happening right now?
Well, the dance school has always been a part of that, and the performing arts was a separate, parallel thing. So, been blessed to have both simultaneously.
And for Panorama India, I mean, I think most people who have been to any big show here in this city, I think if they've not seen a production you've put together, then they haven't really been to some of the big shows. I'll be really honest. Parth is our local celebrity here for sure.
No, nothing like that. But you're being really kind. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Yeah.
So Parth, I want to talk to you a little bit about this dance school because I think it's really, really great what you're doing, especially now. It is such an amazing thing because I don't think people are realizing that during the pandemic, it didn't stop. In fact, you took it to a different level and you got people moving and exercising. So tell me a little bit about the dance school.
Yeah, well, so like you mentioned earlier, been in the industry of performing arts and teaching for, over 15 years now. Started off in Mumbai, India, and then I came here to teach classes. It's been 11 years in Canada. And I truly feel that I'm so blessed to come here because the events and performing arts community is so welcoming, so warm. And people really genuinely appreciate the time you put into something, right? And all these artists need a platform like Panorama to showcase their talent. So doing all of that for all these years, it kind of also I've always been into teaching as well. And this year, it just so happened that we wanted to establish a place, a studio or a school where everybody's welcome. It's a very open, community-oriented dance school and academy where the focus is more teaching, empowering, and inspiring. So that's how Bollywood Dance School Canada came to be. And and as soon as we started the company, it was sort of unfortunate that the whole pandemic hit. So we just started off February with the Bollywood Dance School, and then as of March, we were in a lockdown. So we adapted and did our best, and we started offering online classes. So for about a good month or so, we did a lot of free online classes for people to just get used to the whole, because it's a huge change, it's a big change, the event industry. There's not a lot of performances, right? Physical dance classes, a one-on-one connect, right? So it was very different for people to adjust to and adapt. So we've been now, and as till today, we're offering like online classes. And it is absolutely amazing to see the response and how people participate and put their time. And then it's still the same, you still don't lose the charm of learning the dance moves and still performing.
So are you doing a lot of collaborations with, as people are performing online, is there a lot of collaborations virtually going on as well?
Yes, so we have done a lot of collaborations with the local dance communities over here. So we work a lot with them to put up, let's say, we did have a lot of projects in the pipeline. Unfortunately, due to what's happening right now, all of those could not, go through, but it's all been postponed for the future. So yes, I'm absolutely looking forward to, doing a lot of collaborations with so many amazing talents that we have in this community of our own itself, so I truly admire a lot of these artists. So yeah, looking forward to that.
And it's also in Australia. So it's not like you pick a country that's on our border. You pick a country completely on the other side of the world. And how is that going?
So, in fact, Australia was one of the first ones to have a Bollywood dance school that started off over there, and then UK and Canada started sort of simultaneously. And my friends are running that company in Australia and UK. So it's the support has been incredible. In fact, I'll give you a small example. We had a small collaboration with Sony Music India, where Badshah and his new track Genda Fool had just come out. It was a huge hit. So we held a workshop. It was mind blowing to see 1,200 plus people attending this online workshop, like 1,200 globally. So what happened was, yes, the pandemic, you're in lockdown, but it opened up so many other opportunities that now the classes are not just local, but so many more people have access to it if you look at it from a positive standpoint, right? So, we just did our best to make the most of the situation, and it really, really was wonderful to see.
So Parth, I think, what if we show everybody something your dance school has actually put together? What do you think about that? Should we show everybody something?
Absolutely, yes. So yeah, I'm super excited, and we'll talk more about that.
All right, so take it away. Let's watch something Parth's dance school has put together.
Disco, 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 disco. Don't you know? Don't nacho. Don't you know? Don't nacho. Hamere saath nacho. Oh, I am a disco dancer. I am a disco dancer. Oh, zindagi mera gaana. Main isi ka deewana. To chumo, to nacho. Oh, mere saath nacho gao. I am a disco dancer. Oh, I am a disco dancer. Yeah. ये लोग कहते हैं मैं तब भी गाता था जब बोल पाता नहीं था ये पाँव मेरे तो तब भी थिरकते थे जब चलना आता नहीं था हो नगमों की मस्ती है मेरी जवानी में है डांस मेरे लहू की रवानी में यहाँ मेरी हार यहाँ मेरी जीत ओ यही मेरे गीत तो झूमो तो नाचो आओ मेरे साथ नाचो गाओ I am a disco dancer oh I am a disco dancer oh जिंदगी मेरा गाना मैं इसी का दीवाना तो झूमो तो नाचो आओ मेरे साथ नाचो गाओ I am a disco dancer oh I am a disco dancer oh I am a disco dancer hey I am a disco dancer
Wow, I'm so glad the screen was off because I was doing my chair dance. I just want you to know. But that was so good. So this has all happened right now. Like this is everybody doing in their homes.
Yeah, it was literally so. What we had a 6-week. It's called Dance Digital Online 6 weeks dance course where we train people online on Zoom. It's a 2-way interactive class. So this was one of the performances of the 3 or 4 songs that they learned over just a span of 6 weeks. So what's amazing to see, and we had a recital and a showcase last night as well, online, of course. So what is amazing, if you notice, like everybody's in their homes, they are safely social distancing, they're learning the same dance moves, and they're working super, super hard. And, you know, people are so used to performing at a theater in front of a live audience. And that's what some of them have never performed ever before, let alone standing in front of a camera and recording themselves. So it was so many new experiences for the students as well. And yeah, I think it turned out to be fantastic. I'm super proud of my students. They did a fantastic job.
Yeah, they were amazing, in sync, had all the steps. That was very cool. And, you know, continue to do this because we are still in this same zone of coming out slowly. So what a great way to exercise and have fun at the same time and not be alone, right? Because you're doing it with a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah, it's literally one of the best stress busters in these times, you know, because sometimes you're not allowed to go out or you don't feel like going out because you have this little sort of fear, right? But and then what happens, we tend to get lazy sometimes. So there are things that we can find like these to keep us happy, interested, and fit at the same time. And it doesn't matter what age you are, like from young to old. So like our classes are offered for all different age groups. So you just dance.
I love it. So Parth, you know, one thing I think people don't realize is that you've been tied to Panorama for a very, very long time. You know, pretty much all our big productions, there's always a big production attached with your hands in it. So, you know, tell us why you always choose to participate with Panorama India and why do you get engaged with Panorama India?
The platform itself is so amazing. And again, like I said, sometimes, you know, it really depends on which show, which platform you're performing, but the ability or the liberty to be able to express with the resources that we have is something that I've always admired at Panorama. So be it our Republic Day or be it an Independence Day, you guys, Sumit, Ahuja, and all the board of directors, everybody at the festival have been so amazing to give me the opportunity to trust and believe in me, and it just makes me want to bring out the best every time we put up a performance. So I mean, it's a fantastic platform, and everything that you guys do for the community, and not just for me or dancers, but all the other artists like singers as well. It's amazing. So why not, right? I'd love to give all my into it.
No, Parth, we are always grateful. You're always there for us. We just have to ask. And I don't think everyone knows, and it's going to come more surprises as we come. But let me just tell you, Parth is working on something very special, customized, coming for India Day celebration. We cannot share anything more because it is going to be phenomenal. And his hands are going to be both on the 15th and the 16th. So we won't say anything more about that as well. It's a big surprise. But I will tell you that his hands are going to be all over India Days, as he always does. We'll have a performance in there, and we can't wait to see it. Parth, I wanted to talk to you because pandemic, as you know, it's something that we do talk to everybody about. And one of the things I did want to discuss with you, we have a community cares corner. And this is why I wanted to talk the next part with you, because why we did community cares with Namaste Live was during this time, there's many who've just stood up and tried to give back and help and do whatever they can. And I know you've been doing that for quite some time. I mean, I know even this online and all the stuff that you're doing was really began from how do we keep people happy and what do we do to keep it moving. But I know that there's other things you've been also doing to give back and help out, because I know anytime you hear something, how can you help? So maybe do you want to share a little bit about kind of what are some of the things you've been doing?
Absolutely, yeah. So exactly when the whole pandemic happened, it affected people in a lot of ways, mentally, financially, physically, and it was just such a huge life change, right? So initially, what we did was we did our best, because what we can do is we can see what we have, what we're able to do, and how can that help our community. So we offered a lot of online classes for people to try and just sort of take their mind away from that. And just before pandemic, there was a really amazing, I feel, an initiative that we did, and the way the community came together was just so inspiring to see. It made me want to do it again. So what we did was, if you remember, December and Jan was a really, really bad time for the environment and nature because of the Australian bushfires. So, and that really, I would say, affected me. So I was just like, what can we do? How can we help as dancers sitting in Canada and something's happening in Australia?
Yeah.
So I was like, but there has to be something. So we found a way to do this initiative. We held a class and a workshop, and it was amazing to see that a lot of people also wanted to help the community and the world and save nature, but they just did not know probably how to do that. So exactly, yeah. So we held this workshop, and we had a fundraising event where we raised $2,175. Our goal was $1,000. I was like, okay, I don't want to overshoot this, but at least if we can do $1,000, that could really help a few animals, nature, and everybody else. But we surpassed our goal, and I'm so thankful that we were able to do that. And yeah, so that's.
Well, listen, you keep it up. We are always proud of you here at Panorama India. You're always there for us whenever we need something. And I'm blown away by these performances. Oh my God, that is unbelievable what you guys have put together in just these many weeks of people doing this. So I think keep it up. I can't wait to see what India Day is going to be all about and what you put together. I'm excited. I'm waiting. And by the way, Parth is putting this together with all the safety guidelines, the COVID guidelines, and he's making sure that he's going to do it. He's doing it with all of this in mind so we can have a phenomenal India Day. So thank you, Parth, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to the entire team of Panorama. It's always a pleasure. Thank you, Sumit, Ahuja, board of directors, and you especially. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Parth. Have a great day. Thank you.
You too. Take care.
So that was Parth, and he was phenomenal. And now let's go back to our retro Bollywood theme because we have another artist coming up, and I'm so excited. I'd like her to actually join me on screen as I introduce her. And hi, Ashrita, how are you? Oh my God.
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good. Ashrita performed at India Day. I'm sorry, at Republic Day. You were our idol, and you are such a talented young lady. I'm going to tell everybody a little bit about you. So Ashrita is a performer that has stage shows singing for Telugu in her mother language, cultural programs for the last few years in Toronto. She sang with a popular singer from the US for one of the cultural programs also in Toronto. She was recently chosen as one of the Whitby idols. Oh my God, that's amazing. And she performed for England first time in the audience at the Whitby Idol show in February 2020, correct?
Yes.
We love what you do, and I'm so excited to see what you're about to do today. Do you want to tell everybody a little bit about what you're about to do?
I will be singing a song which is Lag Jagale by Lata Mangeshkar.
Wow. All right, kiddo, take it away.
Okay. लग जा गले के फिर ये हंसी रात हो शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो लग जा गले Thank you.
Wow, you are unbelievable, kiddo. And I know there was a slight delay, but your voice came through amazing. You are so talented. Ashrita, we're very, very proud of you. And thank you for being here today. Is there something you want to say to everybody? I think you're delayed. Can you hear me?
Pardon?
I said, did you want to say anything to everybody before we end the segment?
I just wanted to say thank you so much, Panorama, for having me here. I really enjoyed the show, and I'm really proud to say that I'm part of Panorama. So just a big thank you to all the Panorama team that brought me here.
Ashrita, thank you so much for being here today. Okay, kiddo, thank you so much. And we look forward to having you.
You're welcome.
India Day celebrations, okay?
Okay, sure.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, these kids are unbelievable. The talent that's out there in this city is just, it blows us away every time. Every time we put on this show. And now, to be honest, as we're putting together the India Day celebration, and you'll be blown away by the number of submissions we have. And Anusha will be on the show a little bit later to talk about it, but there is just so much talent. We cannot even tell you. You have to see it for yourself. And now let's bring on our next artist. I'm so excited to have her here. Let's bring her on screen so I can introduce her while she's on screen. Hi, Disha. I think you're on mute, Disha. There we go. That's okay. Everybody does it. Hi, Disha. So let me introduce everybody to Disha Patel, known as Disha. Disha is a professional singer and started singing at the age of 3. Okay, I swear to God, you guys are getting younger and younger when you started. She was a wild contestant of Saregama-pa Little Champs in 2007, top 30, winner of the MTV Colors of Youth competition, which was telecast on MTV channel. She also sang in 3 Gujarati movies and has performed with various artists across India, USA, and Canada. What else have you done, Disha? Because I feel like you have done so many amazing things. How are you doing today?
I am good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm so excited about your performance. I've heard all about this. I know Sumit kind of set you up to tell everybody you're going to do an enormous number of songs in a very short period of time. Is that correct?
Well, I have planned to do that, but I will try as much as I can.
And now Disha, so everybody knows, she's doing 4 decades in one mashup. So she's doing songs from 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Actually, that's more than 4. But that is amazing. I cannot wait. So Disha, I'm not even going to hold back. Please take it away.
Sure. Okay, so it's actually a mashup. So I'm going to sing without karaoke. So I'm going to start now. अफसाना लिख रही हूँ, अफसाना लिख रही हूँ, दिल बेकरार का, आँखों में रंग भर के तेरे इंतजार का. अफसाना लिख रही हूँ, कभी यार कभी पार लगाती रही नजर, सैया घायल किया रे तूने मोरा जिगर, कभी यार कभी पार लगाती रही नजर, सैया घायल किया रे तूने मोरा जिगर. आई हो कहाँ से गोरी आंखों में प्यार लेके, चढ़ती जवानी की ये पहली बहार लेके, दिल्ली शहर का सारा मीना बाजार लेके, झुमका बरेली वाला कानों में ऐसा डाला, झुमके ने ले ली मेरी जान, हाय रे मैं तेरे कुर्बान. कजरा मोहब्बत वाला अखियों में ऐसा डाला, कजरे ने ले ली मेरी जान, हाय रे मैं तेरे कुर्बान। आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर ज़बान पर, सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई। आजकल तेरे मेरे प्यार के चर्चे हर ज़बान पर, सबको मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई। ओ हसीना जुल्फों वाली जाने जहां, ढूंढती है काफिर राखे किसका निशान। महफिल महफिल है शमा फिरती हो कहाँ, महफिल महफिल है शमा फिरती हो कहाँ, वो अनजाना ढूंढती हो, वो दीवाना ढूंढती हूँ, जला कर जो छिप गया है, वो परवाना ढूंढती हूँ। यम्मा 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 ये खूबसूरत समा, बस आज की रात है जिंदगी, कल हम कहाँ तुम कहाँ। यम्मा 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 ये खूबसूरत समा, बस आज की रात है जिंदगी, कल हम कहाँ तुम कहाँ। प्यार में दिल पे मार दे गोली, ले ले मेरी जान, प्यार में दिल पे मार दे गोली, ले ले मेरी जान। हो जानी जहाँ मर कर भी यहाँ, तेरा पीछा छोड़ो ना 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 ना। सात समुंदर पार में तेरे पीछे पीछे आ गई, मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे आ गई। जुल्मी मेरी जान, ओ जुल्मी मेरी जान, तेरे कदमों के नीचे आ गई। सात समुंदर पार में तेरे पीछे पीछे आ गई, मैं तेरे पीछे पीछे आ गई। Thank you guys.
Wow. Okay, that was amazing. I was dancing
Thank you.
while sitting here, but I was dancing to all the songs. And
Thank you.
Such amazing songs. You pick very like special songs from each kind of decade. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell everybody if they can guess how many songs you sang, they should post and make guesses of how many songs they think you sang. And then Disha, you give us the answer. Okay?
Sure.
And then the contest is to say who guesses it correctly. If that makes sense?
Yeah.
So Disha, tell us a little bit about what you've been up to and what you're doing now, because you know we've known you. We're really lucky. You've been part of the Panorama family. You've been part of Idol, and you know what our whole goal here is to give platform for talent such as yourself. And I truly hope people are following you on Instagram. They're following you on all your social media and supporting you. But tell us a little bit about what you've been up to.
Well, first of all, I would like to say thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. And I'm looking forward to perform more for you guys. And I already planned to perform at India Day celebration. So I'll be there. And yeah, so right now, the time is very hard for everyone. So yeah, it's just like giving more time to music.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. You know, it keeps us positive, and when you have a talent like this, you have to keep it going. You know, what we do, and all we ask is everybody watching, these young people come on here, they do a live show, despite having delays and technical issues, which is part of what's happening anyways nowadays, with so many people being online at the same time. But yet, you know, you're so talented, you can perform on the spot, and we hope that people follow you, support artists such as yourself. This is all we can do. And of course, I'm so excited to see what you're going to do for India Day, because you must be part of it, and lots happening.
Definitely.
And Disha, thank you. Keep coming back. We love you. And hopefully next time we will take a look at what India Day comes up, and then we'll keep having you back.
Sure. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was phenomenal artists today. And as you can see, each one of them created something special just for Namaste Live today with the theme of retro Bollywood in mind. So now let's talk about what's coming up. As we're nearing the end of the show, we want to tell you a little bit about what our next show is all about. And I'd like to invite two of my directors to join me. So I'd like to actually invite Ms. Anuradha Tejpal to join me, who's our director for digital media and strategy and PR. And I would also like to have, there we go, Anusha, you're on mute. And I would like to have, there we go, Miss Anusha Iyer join me. She's our director of programming, and she's working so hard with India Day coming up. I can't even tell you. So Anusha, I'm going to start with you. One is, first of all, what a show today was, right, guys? Like,
amazing show, amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Anuradha wasn't like, first of all, there's Parth.
Absolutely. Parth's disco dancer. Well, who was not dancing? I just loved that video, and I loved the fact that it was all shot and assembled, in COVID-19 situation. I just love that performance. I'm going to watch it one more time. Absolutely. And all the, Ashrita and Jiya and Disha.
Yeah.
I know I always pick one person to, call out, but this time, we just nailed all of it. Congratulations, Sumit, Ahuja, who programmed the whole show. And can I say one more thing?
Yes.
Our animated logos. I want to talk about that right now. This is the first time Panorama India has had an animated logo. And just to announce the India Day, I'm so happy how everything is coming around. And I would like Anusha to talk about that too.
So Anusha, listen, let's talk about India Day, okay? But first of all, before we even get to India Day, first is, this was Namaste Live. Now we have another Namaste Live coming up in 2 weeks. You are working on that. Tell us a little bit about what's coming up so people get excited about the next Namaste Live.
So next Namaste Live is going to be a little interesting. So let me tell you a short story behind it.
Okay.
So technically, first Sunday of every August is Friendship Day. And for us, our Namaste Live falls on the exact same day as Friendship Day. So the next theme for our Namaste Live is going to be Friendship Day, where we have performers who will be dedicating some songs to their friends. So I would also like to have our viewers dedicate a message or anything they want for their friends, which we can always tell, read it out during our show. So that will be amazing to have our viewers do that.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That's right. I'm so glad you said it, Anusha. What a brilliant idea. So let's do this. Send us messages, and throughout the show, if you'd like, you can even start sending some of them earlier, a week before. Send us your messages, and we will try and post them throughout the show from you. Of course, please make sure they're nice, friendly messages for your friends. Send us messages, and then we will try our best. We will try and post them so everyone can see all the messages that are coming up and your dedications to your friends. And Anusha, like you mentioned, all the artists are going to be dedicating something to their friends.
Yes. But the best part about the messaging thing is you sitting in Canada can dedicate a message for your friends in Australia, US, anywhere of the world. You don't need to necessarily pick up the phone and speak to them. We will do that for you. Just post it on. Just let us know, and we will just dedicate the whole, read the whole dedication for your friend on our Namaste Live.
I love that. That is brilliant. So guys, start sending your messages in for the next Namaste Live. And what is the date for our next Namaste Live, girls?
2nd August.
What was it again?
2nd of August.
2nd of August. Everyone got that? 2nd August, our next Namaste Live. Of course, the poster is going to be revealed within a few days, like we always do. A week before, you get to see the poster and all the artists. But we are so excited about the theme because I think everybody has friends. And it is, of course, August long weekend time frame. So it's a perfect time as you're enjoying it with your friends. Come watch Namaste Live, dedicated to friendship and all the performances. Now let's talk about India Day, because we talked about it at the start of the show. And so everybody knows Anusha is director for programming. She's been working so hard. I think, Anusha, we were blown away with, what is coming in. It is unbelievable. So Anusha, do you want to give a little bit of a highlight?
100%. Honestly, when it started coming in, I was so overwhelmed. Because despite being COVID, Sumeeta, people have taken so much efforts, right from costumes to performance to choreography. Everything is spot on. And I am receiving entries overseas too. From India, I'm getting a lot of entries from India.
Wow.
People like even now, today is our last day. I would love to tell this. Today is our last day. If anybody's still interested, 11:59 is the dead, like the last minute to send your video. It's open until 11:59 p.m. today. So send us your entries. Be like it's overwhelming. I am still getting a lot of emails, lots of emails from India, from Canada, from all parts of wherever people can see. They're like, oh, we are interested, we want to perform. I am a classical singer, I'm a professional dancer. I mean, we would love to have you. That's the best part of our festival being digital this year, that we don't have restrictions of one particular section of the country. I have a really good performance from Dubai. I have performance from India. I have performance in Canada. Every part, we're covering pretty much good parts of the whole world. So I am really overwhelmed by the performers that we're getting.
And I think, the most important part that Panorama is so proud is when we celebrate India Day, we celebrate all of India. So there are performances on India Day that you get to see from all the states. All the submissions are coming from and not only cultural groups, there's individual performances, group performances. Biggest thing is, of course, everyone is being safe when they send it in. So anything you put together it's multiple people, please, please, please make sure that you are safe as you put it together. You're following the rules for whichever country you're in when you send it. But we are so excited about this India Day and all the work that's happening. The reason we make a point to bring all these directors on, it's very important for me personally. We are a nonprofit board, and this board is built of directors who volunteer their time. So these are people who are truly doing all of this because they love India and they want to provide an amazing celebration. So we want to thank all these directors, and this is why they come on. They share what they're doing. We're so proud of this team. I'm so proud of this team. I can't even tell you. They awe me every day, and I can't for how far we've all come together.
Yes,
So thank you to both of you. So I think, ladies, let's say a goodbye in our typical Namaste Live standard. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for